What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we're going to be comparing the Battle Gods Saga to the Battle Gods movie based on a bunch of key things that's been released in the past couple weeks. So without further ado, let's talk about this. And also, by the way, there's going to be a small spoiler in this video. I have dialogue between Beerus, Whis, and the Oracle Fish that I'm going to read. So if you don't want that spoiled, skip this video. However, if you don't really care, then keep watching because we're going to be discussing this in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So if you guys remember when Oracle Fish is first confronted in the Battle Gods movie, Beerus kind of mentions the Super Saiyan God, and then Oracle Fish is just like, he kind of plays dumb, and he's like, did I really say that? I guess I did. It's supposed to be like a little funny encounter in the movie that introduces the idea that there's a Super Saiyan God and kind of enforces Beerus to go look for him. Well, in Super, this is what happens. Whis shows up and says, do your best, Oracle Fish, which I assume is him telling him to remember. And then Beerus says, hey, Whis, you feed the Oracle Fish 3 times a day, right? That's right. How about lowering it to 2 times a day? An excellent idea. Anything but that. Then remember for us. All right, I'll remember. Super Saiyan God. So that really was it, huh? It's got God in the name, so I wonder if it's a deity. Jeez, what a pain. But Lord Beerus, there's no such person as a Super Saiyan God. The Saiyans might know something about it, so let's ask them. Oh wait, wasn't the Saiyans' home planet Vegeta destroyed by Frieza? Didn't you tell yourself to do so while you slept? Well, at any rate, they really ticked me off. King Vegeta in particular was a real cheapskate. Well, at any rate, weren't the Saiyans destroyed along with Planet Vegeta? Most were, but few were off on other planets escaped. Incidentally, Prince Vegeta is likewise still alive and well. What a lucky guy. Whis, is the bath ready? You're taking the bath at a time like this? I only slept for 39 years this time. I want to look sharp. So, as you can see, they already kind of changed. Well, it was expected to change, but even small scenes like that have changed for the series. But the real interesting thing about this is the fact that Beerus confirms that he only slept for 39 years in the Super Series. Now, if you remember in Battle Gods, which takes place about 5 years after the end of events of Majin Buu, that's when Beerus wakes up. But, you know, when Super was first announced, we didn't know if Beerus was sleeping previously to that or what. But this dialogue confirms that he indeed was sleeping for 39 years, and Super just starts 5 years before, you know, the movie is actually supposed to take place. So I'm pretty sure that Toriyama is just giving himself more time to kind of write a story out of what happens to the Z Warriors in between the Majin Buu fight and when Dragon Ball Z actually ends. Now, another thing I'll point out of what changed is we know that Bulma's birthday is now taking place in a cruise ship rather than Capsule Corporation like in the movie. And the real interesting question I have is how are they going to do the Super Saiyan God ritual? Now, if you remember, they need everybody to kind of hold hands. This includes Videl, who has Pan inside her. However, Pan isn't supposed to be born for another 5 years. When we see her in Dragon Ball Z, which again takes at the end of Dragon Ball Z, which takes place 10 years after the Majin Buu fight, she's about 4 years old, which means she was born, you know, in that same period where Battle Gods was supposed to take place for the movie. However, if she now is inside Videl, it's going to be real interesting because now it doesn't make any sense in the timeline, because then when the last episode of Dragon Ball Z is supposed to take place, she should be around 9 or 10 years old. So you see the confusion here? So either they're not going to include Pain at all for the ritual, and they're just going to stick to using, you know, Goten, Trunks, Vegeta, Gohan, or Toriyama is going to pull a Toriyama and just, you know, make so Pan is born a whole lot earlier and, you know, just completely kind of write out what happens at the end of Dragon Ball Z, which is going to confuse a lot of fans, myself included. And I actually want to know, how do you guys feel about that? With me, you know, when it comes to timelines, I kind of want to be, you know, I kind of want them to make a lot more sense. So if something like this happens, it would just confuse the series way too much, especially with the series ending. So it would have just made more sense to just cancel the first, I mean not the first, but the last episode, the Dragon Ball Z, which I thought they were going to do when they were finishing up Dragon Ball Z Kai. I assumed they were just not going to show the last couple episodes, which consists of Goku fighting with Oob, and then, you know, maybe you were just going to continue where Majin Buu Saga ended, and kind of go into Dragon Ball Super where it's like a new timeline. However, right now, I can't really tell what's going to happen until the series actually happens, so I'm just really kind of confused. But in terms of other differences, we already know that Champa is involved, although we don't know how involved Champa is going to be in the Battle Gods Saga, but he has to be somewhat involved since we saw him in the intro, as well as, you know, they're kind of teasing him as a new character who's going to actually appear very, very soon, I believe, in the next couple episodes or so. So, there's a lot of differences here, but I want to know your overall thoughts on everything. So, are you guys okay with these changes or not? You know, do you wish Toriyama did it a different way? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, when I find out some more information about, you know, the Battle Gods Saga as well as other content around Dragon Ball Super, I will let you guys know. So, stay tuned, subscribe if you're new here, and I shall keep you guys up to date. Of course, if you're still hyped for Dragon Ball Super and, you know, enjoy this video, hit the like button right in the face right now, and we'll just take it from there. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, anyways, let me know your thoughts on this video, everything I discussed. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I will see all you awesome Super Sandwiches in the comment section below. Peace!